Last time, I think, before I was away, we have finished reading this sutta, MN93, Asalayana Sutta, which is also called Purification is for all four castes. Today, we are going to continue with this sutta. 7 principles of social stability. 1.1. Thus have I heard. Once the Blessed One was staying at Rajagaha on Mount Vulture Peak. Now just then, King Ajatasattu, Vedehiputta of Magadha, wanted to attack the Vajjayans. He said, I will strike the Vajjayans who are so powerful and strong. I will cut them off and destroy them. I will bring them to ruin and destruction. Footnote number 9. King Ajatasattu had come to power by killing his father, the virtuous King Bimbisara, a supporter of the Buddha who had attained stream entry, the first stage of liberation. Ajatasattu later felt remorse for his heinous deed, and after hearing the Buddha teach the Samanya Phala Sutta from Digha Nikaya 2, became his follower. The Vajjayan Confederacy, north of Magadha, on the other side of the river Ganges, consisted of Lichavis of Vesali and the Vedehis of Videha, to whom Ajatasattu's mother belonged, whose capital was Mithila. So this is a little bit of geographical, political, and historical background of this sutta. Yeah. Okay, so the sutta starts off with the Buddha and King Ajatasattu declare they want to attack these Vajjayans. Okay, Sister Choi-Kon, would you like to continue reading?
And King Ajatasattu said to his chief minister, the Brahmin Vasakara, Brahmin, go to the Blessed One, worship him with your head to his feet in my name. Ask if he is free from sickness or disease, if he is living at ease, vigorously and comfortably. And then say, Lord, King Ajatasattu, Vedehiputta of Magadha, wishes to attack the Vajjayans and says, I will strike the Vajjayans, bring them to ruin and destruction. And whatever the Blessed One declares to you, report that faithfully back to me, for Tathagatas never lie. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Sister Choi-Kon. Okay, so this one, the King Ajatasattu asked his chief minister and then to tell the Buddha that King Ajatasattu wished to attack the Vajjayans. And then he wants to see what the Buddha says. 1.3 is the cycle. Would you like to read?
1.3. Very good, sir, said Vasakara. And having had the state carriages harnessed, he mounted one of them and drove in state from Rajagaha to Vulture's Peak, riding as far as the ground would allow, then continuing on foot to where the Blessed One was. He exchanged courtesies with the Blessed One, then sat down to one side and delivered the king's message.
Okay,
Thank you.
thanks, Sister Second. So this is also the Vasakara agreed to do what King Ajatasattu sent him to do, okay, and writes and meet the Blessed One. Okay, now 1.4, Sister Billy, would you like to read?
Now the Venerable Ananda was standing behind the Blessed One, fanning him. And the Blessed One said, 1. Ananda, have you heard that the Bhajans hold regular and frequent assemblies? I have heard, Venerable Sir, that they do. Ananda, as long as the Bhajans hold regular and frequent assemblies, they may be expected to prosper and not decline. 2. Have you heard the Bhajans meet in harmony, break up in harmony, and carry on their business in harmony? I have heard, Venerable Sir, that they do. Ananda, as long as the Bhajans meet in harmony, break up in harmony, and carry on their business in harmony, they may be expected to prosper and not decline.
Okay, thanks, Sister Billy. So back again to the title of this sutta, 7 Principles of Social Stability. So here, the Buddha talks to Venerable Ananda and then mentioned to Venerable Ananda these 7 factors, 7 principles. The first one, the Vajans hold regular and frequent assemblies. Yeah. So in modern context, this is if a society wants to prosper and not decline, they should hold a regular meetings. Yeah. In fact, this is interesting. I heard some businessmen, they said, if you want your business with your business partners to go well, hold a regular meetings. Yeah. Why? He said, if you don't meet regularly, then you don't know what's happening, and then you will start to gossip. Oh, why is this person? You never see this person, and why this person disappears? Yeah. When you start to gossip among your business partners, then the assemblies will start to fall within. Yeah, so that's the reasoning that he gave. So even the Buddha back then already recognizes this principle. So the Buddha says, the Vajans hold regular and frequent assemblies. They may be expected to prosper and not decline. And the second one, meet in harmony, break up in harmony, and carry on their business in harmony. If they do that, they may be expected to prosper and not decline. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it does not explain exactly what does it mean. What does it mean, meeting in harmony? But we can probably link this to the 5 precepts. Yeah? Carry on their business without any deceit, any harming other people. Yeah. Okay, let's continue reading. Sister Aikim, would you like to read?
Point 3. Have you heard that the Vajans do not authorize what has not been authorized already, and do not abolish what has been authorized, but proceed according to what has been authorized by their ancient tradition? I have, Venerable Sir. 4. Have you heard that they honor, respect, revere, and salute the elders among them, and consider them worth listening to? Until 5. That they do not forcefully abut others' wives and daughters and compel them to live with them. Till 6. That they honor, respect, revere, and salute the Vajan shrines at home and abroad, not withdrawing the proper support made and given before. To point 7, that proper provision is made for the safety of arahants, so that such arahants may come in future to live there, and those already there may dwell in comfort. I have heard, Lord Ananda, so long as such proper provision is made, the Vajans may be expected to prosper and not decline.
Okay, thanks, Sister Kim. Okay, so continues on with the 7 principles. The third one is do not authorize what has not been authorized, do not abolish what has been authorized, and proceed according to the ancient tradition. The fourth one, honor, respect, revere, and salute the elders among them. Consider them worth listening to. Yeah? Respect our elders. These principles has been recognized even in the Buddha's time. Number 5, they do not forcibly abduct others' wives and daughters and compel them to live with them. I'm not sure if you have read, but even in recent times, I read that at some parts in the world, this kind of thing is still happening. Some ladies or some women gets abducted and forcibly, forcibly marry them to some men. Yeah. So I felt like this is so barbaric. So it has been happening since the Buddha's time, and it really surprises me to see, to read that this is still happening at some parts in the world. Yeah. So this is number 5. That some society, if you want to prosper and not decline, you should not abduct others' wife and daughters and compel them to live with them. Number 6, that they honor, respect, revere, and salute the Vajjan shrines at home and abroad, not withdrawing the proper support made and given before. Number 7, proper provision is made for the safety of arahants. So this is offering to the enlightened ones. Let me highlight this. Okay. So long as there are these 7 principles, the Vajjas may be expected to prosper and not decline, the Buddha says. Any comments so far? Do you want to add anything? If not, let's continue reading. Let me see how long is this. Okay. Sister Jolie, would you like to read?
So, bro, is it? Sorry, is it me?
Yeah, Sister Jolie.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, hang on. Not so ready. Just 1 minute. (1.5) Then the Lord said to the Brahmin Vasakara, once, Brahmin, when I was at the Saradada shrine in Vasali, I taught the Vajans these 7 principles for preventing decline. And as long as they keep to these 7 principles, as long as these principles remain in force, the Vajans may be expected to prosper and not decline. At this, Vasakara replied, Master Gautama, if the Vajans keep to even one of these principles, they may be expected to prosper and not decline, far less all 7. Certainly, the Vajans will never be conquered by King Ajatasattu by force of arms, but only by means of a propaganda and setting them against one another. And now, Master Gautama, I must depart. I'm busy and have much to do. Do I continue?
Yeah, one more.
Okay. Brahmin, do as you think fit. Vasakara, rejoicing and delighted at the blessed one's words, rose from his seat and departed.
Okay, Thanks, Sister Julian. So this one goes back again to the Brahmin Vasakara who goes to meet the Buddha after the King Ajatasattu declares that they want to attack the Vajrayans. Okay, so if the Vajrayans keep to even just one of these principles, they are expected to prosper and not decline, he says. Yeah. So now he realized that the Vajrayans will never be conquered by King Ajatasattu by force of arms, but only by means of propaganda and setting them against one another. And then he left the Buddha and said, okay, I have to leave. I am busy, I have much to do. Now, let's continue with the 1.6. Soon after Vasakara had gone, the Blessed One said, Ananda, go to whatever monks they are living around Rajagaha and summon them to the assembly hall. Yes, Venerable Sir, said Ananda, and he did so. Then he came to the Blessed One, saluted him, stood to one side, and said, Venerable Sir, the Sangha of monks is assembled. Now is the time for the Blessed One to do as he sees fit. Then the Blessed One rose from his seat, went to the assembly hall, sat down on the prepared seat, and said, Monks, I will teach you 7 things that are conducive to welfare. Listen, pay careful attention, and I will speak. Yes, Venerable Sir, said the monks, and the Blessed One said, as long as the monks hold regular and frequent assemblies, they may be expected to prosper and not decline. As long as they meet in harmony, break up in harmony, and carry on their business in harmony, they may be expected to prosper and not decline. As long as they do not authorize what has not been authorized already, and do not abolish what has been authorized, but proceed according to what has been authorized by the rules of training, as long as they honor, respect, revere, and salute the elders of long standing, who are long ordained fathers and leaders of the order, as long as they do not fall prey to the craving that arises in them and leads to rebirth, as long as they are devoted to forest lodgings, as long as they preserve their mindfulness regarding the body, so that in future the good among their companions will come to them. And those who have already come will feel at ease with them, as long as the monks hold to these 7 things and are seen to do so. They may be expected to prosper and not decline. From Digha Nikaya 16, Mahaparinibbana Sutta. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, so after expounding the 7 principles of social stability to the lay people, now the Buddha wants Ananda to assemble the monks and then expound it, and adapt it. The content is not exactly the same. Initially it's the same. I think here until this part. Until this part it's exactly the same, but starting from this, by the rules of training, the Buddha starts to adapt the content so that it fits the assemblies of the monks. So, for example, who are long ordained, this one is not expounded to the lay people, to the Brahmin, because it's not applicable. As long as they do not fall prey to the craving, this one is also not inside the previous content. Devoted to forest lodgings, this one, highlight again. Preserve mindfulness. So this is the differences between these 7 principles between the monks and the 7 principles between the Vajrayans. Okay, I think it's just nice. 7:58, 7:59. Any questions or comments from you? Okay, if not, let's do dedication. Brother Hodgie, would you like to do the closing dedication?
应消三障诸烦恼，愿得智慧真明，普愿具障必消除，自是常行菩萨道。
Thanks, Brother Hodgie. Till we meet again, may we be guided by the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Have a stable Tuesday ahead.
So today is the Tibetan Vesak Day.
Ah,
Yes. So they call the Saga Dawa Day.
ah.
So happy Vesak Day.
Happy Vesak Day.
Happy Vesak.
Vesak.
Maybe Saturday.
So are you at like some Tibetan monastery right now?
This is my house, my
This is
own
your
home.
house. Oh,
Yes, yes.
it's like you're using a different background than what you are used to.
That this is the living room.
Ah,
So just don't go yet. 1 minute, 1 minute.
huh?
So on this very special day, I invite Manjushri to bless everybody in their practice and in whatever you do. May all your materials act, the good, kind heart that you have, any virtuous thought be accumulated. May any non-virtuous thought be demolished and abundant. And may Manjushri bless everybody in their practices and in whatever you do. So sorry, I give the blessing, okay, on everybody. To everybody, to all our brothers and sisters. Therefore,
Metaphor, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
on
Yeah.
your head, just imagine on your head. Okay.
It's very nice of you. Thanks for the blessing, Sister Jolene and Manjusri. Okay. Thanks, everyone. See you guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Sister Jolene.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.